before y'all see this clip, I want to share with y'all the backstory on this real quick. All right, just a quick run through. So for Christmas, my son asked for a motorcycle, electric motorcycle bike, and I told him no. Like, you need a license for that. Like, so many things I denied it. I was like, man, you're going to need a helmet. You're going to need, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get pulled over. You're going to get in trouble riding this bike. You know what I'm saying? I put it on thick, knowing that I was going to give him this bike for Christmas, right? So basically, the whole time, he didn't know he was getting his bike. I bought him a little something for Christmas, but not a whole lot, just so he would act, you know what I'm saying, kind of ungrateful at first. Like, man, how come my sister get all these gifts and I don't? You know what I mean? So we set him up perfect, all right? And this is his reaction on Christmas.
Who's that something you can do? Can you get it for me? Mom. Mom.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Mom. Mom.
This is Revlon Super Moisture Stick made with 80% conditioning ingredients.
Can I get help out here? Can I get some help? Chuck's the host, my guy.
They feel crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna write this shit too. It's right here.
Mom had a crazy day.
So before I start cutting, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my duck clips in, pin the hairs out of the way. That way it won't interfere in when I'm cutting, all right? So right now, I'm gonna comb the hair down, brush the hair down to make sure everything is nice and neat. So of course my client wanted to take his hair down on the sides just a little bit, and I feel like a 1.5 is the perfect length to where the hair is nice and laid. So I went ahead and grabbed my 1 guard, and with the lever open, I'm going with the grain, knocking off all the bulk. So first guideline I'm gonna set is with my Babyliss FX trimmers, and I'm gonna set it in a rainbow-like shape. I don't wanna just set it in super straight because I wanna add character to my blend. I don't want it to look like anybody else's, so that's why I'm putting this curve to it. You'll see by the end of the blend how it comes out. It looks like a burst effect. Now switching to my clippers with the lever open, I'm using my Andis Masters, my black label, and I'm basically going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure I go around that first initial guideline. Next guideline, with the 1 guard, with the lever open, I'm going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure I do the same exact thing, but this time I'm kind of taking off bulk at the top. I'm not really, worried about setting it in, a 1/2 inch. I'm just, trying to clear it out as much as I can, knock out everything as far as the bulk to make it look smooth. So next, with the 1 guard still on my clippers, I just close the lever and I'm going to, soften up that middle line as much as I can. You don't want to go in and with the zero guard immediately, especially if you're a beginner and just start, trying to take it out. You want to soften things up before you actually take it out fully. Now that you softened up that guideline, now with the zero guard close and a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Now notice how I'm using my corners the entire time, brushing the hair as I go. Next, with the lever fully closed, no guard, in a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that bottom line. Now notice how I'm using my corners and not the full blade. All right, you don't want to focus on two things at once. Make sure you use your corners and just detail it. I start below the line and I flick to the line and I adjust my lever as I go up. So I see some bulk that's still at the top, so I'm gonna grab my one guard and just close the lever a little bit and just go with the grain, knocking off some of that bulk at the top. Right now, I'm gonna put some mousse on my brush and basically just brush my client's hair down. That way everything is nice and laid, and when it dries, it'll stay there. So as far as the back goes, it's the same exact steps. Use your bald line, lever open, one open, then you start working your way back down, blending out that middle line, and then taking out that middle line with the zero guard closed. Lastly, taking out that bottom line with the lever closed, all right? And then detailing. This will speed up your process if you memorize all your steps. You don't want to just think about what to do next, all right? You want to know because you know. So when it comes to all the edges, what you want to do is take the one guard and go with the grain, lever closed, and take the edges down to a 1, all right? That'll give you your crispiest lineup. HustleDreamProduction. So after I took everything down to a 1, I'm gonna put some mousse on my client's front lineup. I'm gonna brush it in. I'm gonna throw the do-rag strap around it just to lock it in, blow dry. That way everything is nice and laid. So while that's drying, you don't want to just sit there. You want to move on to the next step, all right? My client wants his face lined up, so I'm going to work on that while his hair dries. So I'm gonna go back to that taper area now that everything is dry and just detail a little bit more. 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
Got it! Got it! Got it! Got it! Yeah! Got it!
YouTube. This is the cut, and if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.